That's my purse. I don't know you. Howdy guys, we are back today with another great review, and today on the channel we'll be reviewing the Desert Eagle N50 AE. This is my favorite iteration of the Desert Eagle. We also have the 44 Magnum barrel we're going to be showing off today, you know, showing how that works and everything like that. But this once again is my favorite iteration of the Desert Eagle. You have the big rail down here on the bottom, rail on top for any type of optics or anything like that, the compensator up here in front, and once again we have both barrels in 50 AE and 44 Magnum. Without further ado though guys, let's go ahead and shoot a little bit. Right now we're going to be starting off with the double tap ammunition 50 AE. Whew! Gosh, dog. Boys, you talking about ringing somebody's doorbell. I've got these earplugs in as hard as I can get them, son, and it shook me like a rag doll. You talk about taking the roof of a car off, boys, this right here would do it. So, very, very nice pistol. Let's go ahead and throw some of this Hornady 50 AE in it and see how she runs now. There we go. Whew. My God. So, your foot-pound of energy on these rounds right here is pushing, if I'm not mistaken, about 1450, 1600 foot-pound of energy, boys. And let me tell you something. That right there is what you call a Hoss cannon. So, before we get any further in the video, very special thank you to Hornady Ammunition and Double Tap Ammunition. Double Tap Ammunition sent us these 50 AE 300 grain bonded defense, 1300 feet per second out of the 6-inch barrel, 1126 or 1126 feet per pound energy on a 6-inch barrel. I've seen some other different readings online, other places, but that is the double tap. And here is the 50 AE from Hornady 300 grain XTP rounds. These are the most powerful 50 AE rounds that you can get on the market. So, very interesting rounds here. And also as well, thank you to Desert Eagle and Magnum Research for sending us these. This is, once again, one of the pistols. This is a dream gun of mine, really. You know, I've always wanted one. I don't know why I've never had. Well, actually, I take that back. I did have one. It was pretty much the Deadpool version of the 50 AE. So, pretty nice one. But I've always wanted one with that compensator on it. So once again, you have we have one 7-round mag from factory. They did send us an extra 7-round mag, and we also have some one mag for the 44 Magnum barrel. So pretty nice. We'll go ahead and switch over to that one here in a second, show you how easy it is. So, how to start off on this review. So on this pistol right here, some people call it a, you know, a novelty gun, something that you just have to show off, something to have fun with. And yes, it is that. This is a huge hand cannon of a gun, don't get me wrong, but it does have a purpose. I mean, let me tell you something. I am going to be taking this gun here in February of next year, 2026, to a hog hunt, and we're going to try our best to put a hog down. And let me tell you something, if that right there won't be able to do it, but let me tell you, I don't know what will. So, let's go ahead and take some one-handed shots and see if we can do any bit of accuracy with it. Yeah. Barely, don't even jump. I mean, I'm a big man, don't get me wrong. I ain't no brute or nothing like that. But boys, let me tell you something. Thank you to Sonoran Desert Institute for sponsoring today's video. Sonoran Desert Institute is an online accredited college that will teach you the ins and outs of being a gunsmith. Not only that, but they will also work around your schedule. Sonoran Desert Institute will send you everything you need to know about being a gunsmith and has multiple online classes that are pretty interesting. So, that being said, if you'd like to check them out, use the link in the description below or check them out at sdi.edu/golden. So once again, thank you to Sonoran Desert Institute for sponsoring today's video. I mean, the weight of this gun, it is a very heavy gun, and that does help with the recoil. Plus, too, you have that compensator up there to help out a lot, and it just does a great job with that mitigation of that recoil. So, as you all can see, we've had we've got a little bit of ammunition here. We did shoot this thing a little bit before just to make sure it was all good and sighted in. You know, it's a very, very accurate gun, don't get me wrong, but you know, you can't adjust it for elevation, you only adjust it for windage. But right now, from factory, this thing is dead on. There we go. I found as well, it will hang up a tad bit on you if you do have, if you try to drop it with that slide release, slide catch. The best I've found so far is just racking it and let it go. That's how it gets that most momentum, that most power to load that next round into the chamber. Let's go ahead and take a few more accurate shots. Let's see if we can save the hostage over there. If I miss, sorry, buddy. I'll tell you one thing. The hostage is going to be covered in something after that one. Oh, she's running like a dream. So, one thing I know that we need to cover in this review is reliability. So as you can see here, we've shot, my God, that's a big round right there, boys. But as you can see, we've shot a little bit right now through it. Like I said, we've shot a little bit prior to us starting to film this. And you know, it's a pretty known thing that the Desert Eagle, it ain't gonna be the reliability package of a Glock or a Smith & Wesson M&P or a revolver, anything like that. So one thing I have found though is that where this system is pretty much a gas impingement system, kind of like an AR-15, to where whenever that round travels down the chamber, the gases push the slide back, reciprocating the slide here to load or throw out the ejector round, and then load in the other round. Also on here you can see the head of this is just like an AR-15 with just a few less lugs. But anyway, this gun, whenever it starts getting dirty, it starts getting less reliable. So the best thing I can advise you to do is that once you get done shooting this gun, or once you see it start to gunk up a little bit, take it apart, clean it real easily. I mean, I can take it apart with one finger, and we'll show that here in a second on the video when we switch out the barrel. But let's go ahead and fire the rest of this 50. Well, never mind, I guess we already did. Let's go ahead now and switch it out. So easiest way to show how to do this is you push this button in right here on the side, and when you do, it undoes the button there. You push that down, barrel pops off. And for YouTube watching this, we are not showing how to take this gun down or modify it anyway. This is a feature of it from the factory. So once again, you just pull that barrel straight out. Ooh, she is hot. Take this new barrel, slide it down in there, push it together, take your finger, and there we go. Now it's 44 Magnum. Let's go ahead and shoot some 44 through it. There we go. Please tell me in the comment section below, have you ever seen a 44 Magnum to be able to be shot that quick, that accurate at 30 yards and hit a man-sized target every single time? It just isn't. And also as well, the 44 Magnum we're shooting is the most powerful stuff on the market. The PMC Bronze 44 Magnum, this right here in and of itself is pushing out about 1,200 foot-pound of energy. So it's very close to the 50 AE cartridge in and of itself. But just to show you all, that cartridge right there is not no puppy dog. It ain't no, you know, baby 44 Magnum or no 44 Special. That right there is the real deal 44 Magnum, as hot as you can get it without getting into custom loads per se. But just to show you all, I mean, that 44 Magnum right there, it makes a puppy dog out of it. You know, I'm not saying hand this to your youngin' or hand this to your wife or nothing like that, but I am saying though, is that, you know, if you want to enjoy and actually have a good range day, this gun right here isn't bad to shoot at all. I mean, it's very comfortable. It's not anything that's going to jump out of your hand like a 500 Smith & Wesson Magnum with, you know, 700 grain rounds in or nothing like that. It's just a very, very nice gun to shoot and enjoy. Let's go ahead and shoot some more 44 Magnum through it. Shoot around the house a little bit, see how much more accurate we can get with it. And see, I mean, you know, 30 yards, that ain't a hard hit. I mean, not in my opinion, not for me anyway. But as you can see, this gun right here is dead nuts accurate. I mean, there's no question about it. Pulling on that a little bit. So, something else to take in consideration with this gun right here. Your mass and everything with that, your recoil feels great. These rubber grips here do a great job with it. And, you know, in my opinion, if you wanted to carry this thing, which in my opinion, it really isn't a carry gun, but like say, for instance, you want to carry it in the woods, if you threw one into the chamber and then took that safety off, you've got a dead trigger all day. So you don't have anything to worry about there. It is better to, I mean, you can take your dominant hand and throw that safety off, but if you really wanted to, real quick, sweep up on it and then go on to town. Humble Marksman actually covered that a little bit in a video that he done shooting it at a competition. Kind of funny with a 50 AE, but it can be done. So like I said, guys, this gun, you know, everybody's always said that they're unreliable and this, that, and the other. In the grand scheme of things, they are unreliable whenever you start getting them dirty. But I mean, as you can see here, we shot until how many rounds, and you know, not had any problems out of it yet. Now this next mag we might load up, we might have a stovepipe every round. I don't know, but I can say what I have seen right now with this gun here, it's working like a dream, and that's all that you can say about it. So let me go ahead and get these rounds right here loaded up in this 44 Magnum, and let's go ahead and show off the trigger on this thing. So the trigger is a little bit interesting to get used to. It's not a pure single action trigger. Got a little bit of mush. It's kind of like a MP5 trigger is the easiest way I can explain it. There's that, and let's see if we can get that reset. Mushy trigger, good trigger. It's like a long, like a 3-pound trigger, is the easiest way I can put it. So it's not like a single action from a 1911, but it also is not a bad trigger. It's not a great competition trigger, but it will get the job done. Let's go ahead and load up some more 44 Magnum, shoot around the house. Oh, ready to go in the battery. There we go. So that's our first malfunction day, was just a minor failure going to battery. Could have limp wristed, could have not, but if you have seen some reviews, like say for instance from Grand Thumb done one a long time ago, and one thing that he did say was that his worked better limp wristing. Some of these guns I have seen, they work better limp wristing, letting that motion of the slide do the work for you, and some of them I have seen do better whenever you hold them pretty stiff. So it is what it is. It's different strokes for different pokes, I guess is the easiest way to put it. But the gun in and of itself today is working great, and I absolutely love it. Let's go ahead and load up a few more rounds of this 50 AE, and we will call it a day. But one thing about it, this gun is not a cheap gun. If I went to Applebee's and ordered me a bunch of Dollaritas, I could order pretty much with just the one barrel in it, 2,100 Dollaritas. Try driving home after that one. but if I wanted to go to Applebee's and get both barrels in it, it'd be about 2,700 Dollaritas. Try driving home after that one, boys and girls. But it's a very expensive gun, and it is a novelty gun. But let me tell you something. This right here would put anything on its rear end. There's nothing on God's green earth in North America this right here wouldn't put down. Let's take a few more shots with her. Do I make it look easy? Well, once again, that's why I say, instead of hitting that slide release, which is what I'm used to, just go ahead and over rack it, which them right there was the double tap industries. The Hornady a minute ago loaded pretty good, but with that double tap, it's just better to over rack it. So try your ammunition out for your Desert Eagle. Sometimes it might function better with one round than the other. So let's go ahead and fire our final rounds of 50 AE. Woo. Tell you something, boys, if you want something to take to the range and have an amazing time with, have a fun time with, and then take it home and show it off to all your buddies, this right here is the gun for you. But like I said, it is a novelty gun. Let's not say that this is one that I'm going to be carrying on my hip to take to Walmart or whatever else, but I will say one thing. I will be taking this gun hunting, and I will be putting a hog down with it in February as long as we can get one run out in front of us. Poor old Piggy's going to have a good time on his hands, all I can tell him. But guys, once again, Magnum Research, Desert Eagle, 50 AE, and 44 Magnum. In my opinion, I love it. I do. I mean, it is a gun that is just so fun to look at, so fun to show off and say, man, look at what I got. No, I don't have a F350 with a 10-inch lift kit either, if you know what I mean. But this gun right here is a fun gun. And plus, too, if you want to get both barrels in it, all you have to do, like I showed you a minute ago, is switch the barrels out, and there we go. But not only that, though, is that, you know, if you want to save your 50 AE for hog hunts, deer hunting, or whatever else, elk hunting, you can. If you want to get out here and plink, it's going to be a lot cheaper with 44 Magnum. We can all agree on that. And plus, too, that 44 Magnum, you can find it a lot easier than you can a 50 AE. So, in turn, once again, that's why I think that you need to get both barrels. And that, once again, and one in the 50 AE, one in the 44 Magnum, so you can have best of both worlds in one handgun. But, guys, I give this a stamp of approval because this is way too fun not to. So guys, I appreciate y'all viewing as always. Once again, thank you to Hornady Ammunition for some of the XTP rounds, and thank you to Double Tap Industries for the 300 grain bonded defense. Without them, this video here would be a lot more expensive to make. And also thank you to Magnum Research for sending it to us today. Guys, if you have any questions or comments on the Magnum Research Desert Eagle, leave it in the comment section below and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Once again, appreciate y'all viewing as always. Like and subscribe for more gun reviews, and I'll see y'all in the next video.
So you're saying that little pig, say I really did run onto the big bad wolf.
He ran on to some wolf. I'll tell you one thing, he's going to have a lot worse than a house problem after we get done with him.